This is Code Make It TV. I'm going to give you a cognitive board analysis of what is happening in our Ghanaian music industry. The rift between our music industry and Nigerian music industry. And BURNA BOY, SHATTA WALE, their current issues on the highway. What you are seeing is just the surface. I'm going to give you a deeper understanding to it. Now when you take our Ghanaian music industry, these three are the main faces. Stonebwoy on one hand. We have Stonebwoy and SHATTA WALE. It is important to introduce the faces of Nigerian music on this board as well, because they play an influential role in the present setting of our Ghanaian music. So we have, let's put Whiskey here. Let me put the video here. And let me put BURNA BOY here. So these three represent Nigeria. They are the faces. And these three represent Ghana. It is purely cognitive. Last year, I was here. I did a similar analysis and I told Ghanaians to expect what is happening now. Some of them were insulting me, but then people are beginning to understand that some of these things, if you follow and you assess it logically, you get to understand that what is happening now is not strange. We had all the signs, all the signals. Some time ago, these two, BURNA, SHATTA, they were one. Anytime BURNA was in Ghana, his main man was SHATTA WALE. Davido as well, SHATTA. Then you ask yourself, why were these two men at dealing with SHATTA? Because SHATTA had the dominance, he had the street appeal. So they could easily relate with this individual. So Stonebwoy here, fine, let's place him one side. Stonebwoy here, let's place Stone one side. But then at the point, there was serious friction. I don't want to introduce Samini here. Let's limit ourselves to these three. At the point, there was serious friction between Stonebwoy and SHATTA WALE. These two, serious friction. Let's put it here. Let's use the word beef. There was serious beef between these two, Stonebwoy, SHATTA WALE. And at the point, Stonebwoy, SHATTA WALE had their beef as well. So this individual was now standing alone. And these two became very close, Stonebwoy and Stonebwoy. So more or less, let's say close friends. Your enemy's enemy is your friend, and your friend's enemy is your enemy. So if these two have friction, and this have friction, of course, these two will be one. This is cognitive analysis. Now let's move on. Then, from nowhere, listen carefully, from nowhere, these two splitted on the highway. And we didn't, there was no communication. It got to a point, this was more or less like a silent split. BURNA, SHATTA, we were not seeing their vibe again. BURNA Boy will come to Ghana, and it will not be SHATTA WALE going to the airport to meet him. After the Afro Nations, listen, right after the Afro Nations, a silent split here as well. Because those days, anytime Davido, even during the Afro Nations, when Davido was coming to Ghana, it was SHATTA who went to the airport to welcome him. But immediately after the Afro Nations, a serious split as well. Davido will be in Ghana, and it will not be SHATTA going to beat Davido again. Now it was SHATTA, Stonebwoy. So that was where I drew a conclusion that probably Stonebwoy and Davido became one, because BURNA and Davido had issues in Nigeria, beef. During the peak of their beef, when SHATTA was in full support of BURNA Boy, I felt that Davido was like, but this SHATTA, you're also my man. So if you are vibing with this guy, why won't I stay off? Then I need to also move with your rival in Ghana. So that was my logic, my reasoning. So at the point, Stone and Davido were now one. And as it stands now, they are still one. So now let's have a picture of this so I can clean it and we'll continue from there for a proper understanding. So Davido, BURNA, we had beef here. Stonebwoy, SHATTA, we had beef here. Sarkodie, SHATTA, we had beef here. Because of Sarkodie, SHATTA's beef, these two became close friends. So Stone, Sarkodie, close friends here. I want you to get a picture very well. Now let's clean this and take it to a different phase. This is purely cognitive, highly cognitive. You know, we should have a clear understanding, very deep understanding. So this is Sarkodie again. Let me get the names here for you. So we have Sarkodie here. We have Stonebwoy. We have SHATTA. The same names. We have Whiskey here. We have Davido here. We have BURNA BOY. From the previous diagram, the diagram I just cleaned from the board, you realize that SHATTA WALE's name has recurred, this name has recurred in a lot of beefs. Beef with Stonebwoy, beef with Sarkodie, and silent beefs with these two individuals, BURNA BOY and Davido. But then why the word silent? Silent because on the highway, though these two separated themselves from SHATTA WALE, but we couldn't get any clear something to stand on it that they have beef. But you ask yourself, why will it be silent? It will be silent because if you are smart in the game, and that's why I respect these two, the Nigerian game, they understand the game very well. SHATTA WALE, you get to understand that when it comes to beef, he has experience. His name recurring almost beefs with everybody here. It means he has a lot of experience when it comes to beefing. So you wouldn't want to go and engage yourself in a beef with this individual if you're up there. Because if you don't play the cards well, you can easily get distracted. He goes it anyhow, any way he wants it. He says there's no formula to beefing. So if you want to beef with him, you should be fully prepared. So a smart musician, anytime you have friction with SHATTA WALE, you want to play it silent. So I believe that was the rationale behind BURNA and Davido going silent. Now, I make you understand that these two were friends because they were both beefing SHATTA. But from nowhere, without any explanation, something happened on the highway and now these two have serious friction. Serious friction. These two. Somebody was organizing his virtual live concert. He invited his close friend and something happened. Bang. And out of that friction, SHATTA WALE now became a mediating point between these two. When the issue happened, SHATTA was present and SHATTA was even the one calling for calm. So now, Sarkodie and SHATTA, they are cool. Let's use the word cool. They are not close friends, but they are cool. Stonebwoy and SHATTA, they are not close friends, but they are cool. So 1, 2 against this individual, they are cool. Now I'm using the word cool because the way Stone and Sarkodie were vibing those days, even though Sarkodie is cool with SHATTA WALE, they can never vibe that way. Even though Stonebwoy is cool with SHATTA WALE, they can never vibe that way. Now it is better they stay cool this way because these two heads are not cool. You understand? So if there's any show or anything on the highway, at least if these two cannot be together because of their amicability with SHATTA WALE, Stone and SHATTA can understandably appear on the same stage. Sarkodie and SHATTA can understandably appear on the same stage. So the cool satisfied that they don't go beyond that. But these two silently, I'm using the word silent here, because of the serious friction. If you've noticed something, this December, any show you will find Stonebwoy, you will not find Sarkodie. Any show you will find Stone, you will not find Sarkodie. There are some of the shows that they will play, but we are looking at the major ones, the one that fetches a lot. Like Afrochella, for example, it fetches a lot of money. Because of the friction, two of them cannot fight. Because the backstage, if you saw some of the pictures, Stonebwoy was vibing with Nasty C, Davido was present, they were all vibing. And you know, if there's friction and you get back there, you can't isolate yourself, you need to vibe as well. So to avoid that pressure, one will take center stage, the other one will go. So in a place like they also have dominance, Stonebwoy will appear there. So Shatta Wale is cool here. But where is his problem now? I started by telling you that these three, they have influence in Ghanaian music. These three, they have influence in Ghanaian music. So anytime there are major events in Ghana, Davido's face will appear there. BURNA Boy's face will appear there. Davido's face will appear there. Whiskey is always home, though he is also cool with them. So if Shatta is cool, this time should have been his cocoa season. Because anytime Shatta is on the show, he can appear. Stonebwoy is on the show, he can appear there. But his friction, his problem is now coming from outside Ghana, Nigeria. There's serious friction between these two, between David and Shatta as well. So if there's a show and there's David there, let's use BURNA Boy, there's BURNA Boy there, Shatta can go there. If there's a show and there's BURNA, Shatta can go there. Underground, if there's David as well. And Stonebwoy has now, what Shatta feels that he's supposed to enjoy now because of his amicability at home. You know, years back, I told you, because of the friction, anytime there's somebody, this individual can't. Anytime there's this individual can't. Or anytime there's two. So now he feels that I'm cool with these two. So this is the time, this Christmas, I need to enjoy. And from nowhere, the friction is coming from here. So it is now Stonebwoy who is in a very favorable position. Stonebwoy has been able to place himself in a position where he's cool here, he's cool here, he's cool here. So now he's playing the game above Ghana. Stonebwoy is playing the game above Ghana. You see that thing? And Sarkodie has been suppressed in a way. I see it because of the friction here. You know, before their beef, though Stone was moving with Sack, but Sack had an upper hand. Stonebwoy saw Sack as a senior brother. So even if any external link, Nigerian link, it will be coming from Sack to Stone. But immediately they had issues. Stonebwoy found a way to position himself very well through this Davido guy. So now he has dominance above Nigeria with these three guys. And it is suppressing home. So Shatta feels that, my own country, if there are major shows, then they are coming in to dictate the pace. And if they are dictating the pace, I'm not cool here. So why? That is why he went to stadium, his own show. He said, I don't fuck with any Nigerian musician, I fuck with my fans. It's cognitive analysis. The pain compelled him to utter those words. I don't fuck with any of this. Because my own home, now if there's a show, I am the face. Those days, anytime there's a major program, Shatta Wale decides, it's more or less like a focal point. But now these guys are here. And because of these guys, I can't go. And their beef is also silent. So when this issue came, I told you initially that if you have issues with Shatta because of his experience in beefing, if you are a reasonable musician, you will not like to go open. So I told you that these two had a silent one with him. So BURNA Boy feels that the influence of this guy, Shatta Wale, is declining. Why am I putting it that way? Because like I said, now the shows, Stonebwoy has now become the focal point. You understand? And these two, they try to get their own shows as well. But where these guys are coming, these two stay aside. But he forgot something, that Shatta any day, any time, can always go dirty. So when this issue came, when Shatta made those statements, initially, Shatta, when he had issues, he came out, made certain, pronouncements. He called Burna Boy out that if he's a real friend, he should stop that fake life and they should do it real. Burna didn't come out. But this time, Burna decided to match him one-on-one. And that is the pressure we are having on the highway now. Burna has decided to match him squarely. Shatta posting on Twitter, Burna firing back from Instagram, and that is the hit in Ghana right now. Because Burna feels that now, even though it's in your country, the influence you feel you have, we've splitted it, and we have this guy here who is pushing the cause for us. Anything we want to do, and we need a Ghanaian person involved. Stonebwoy is there. So who are you to prove any point? So Burna feels that this is a time, but Shatta, I've told you that when it comes to influence, when it comes to beefing, he has grounds, he has experience. Of course, he started the beef right from these doors. Even Samini, he had issues with him. So when it comes to beef, he can't wait. I want to pause the analysis here. So now, this is where the game is now. Because Shatta threw a jab to the Nigerian market, and Burna Boy came out with a face that, brother, I'm going to match you, you are nobody. So now these two are off. The friction now is here. Burna Boy now representing Nigeria direct, and Shatta Wale representing Ghana direct. So now it's Shatta versus Burna Boy one-on-one. They've taken over the highways, and that is the freshest beef this year, 2021. The hottest beef in Ghana and in Nigeria, in Africa now. And I'm going to take my time to take you through their beef. I only wanted to give you the face, the genesis to this point. I'm always on the highway. The name is called Make It Respectful and Humbly. If you follow me, I'll always give you a logical, very cognitive understanding. This is not magic. This is not fiction. This is the reality. But I did it out of cognition. Let's end it here. Thank you.